Facebook team. And then after I started to feel so comfortable with my pregnancy now, that's when the water burst. Like, I just dey home, I just lay down, I just feel water come out. I swear to God, I've never done abortion. I just lay down one day and the water, I just feel like I was urinating. So I called my mommy and I said, Mommy, you know, say me just every minute me I peep up myself. I don't know anything about miscarriage. I don't even did know say water birth. Me not even that think about them something because me don't know exactly. I don't know what's going on. So my mommy said, I don't think when your when your water coming from your vagina it's anything bad. It's just that don't see blood. So look like my mommy not even did know what was happening either. So I said, okay. So she said, if it keep on happening, go down to the hospital. So I lie down and I took a shower and everything, changed my sheet, everything, lie back down. When I lie back down again, I feel water start coming down again. So I said, no man, I have to go get ready and I go down to the hospital. And then my belly was showing just a little bit. Me just did have a little bump. And I got in I had a little bump right there growing. So when I went into the bathroom now to change off and everything, to go down to the hospital, when I look at my underwear, I saw spots of blood. So I start crying out. So I said, no man, this serious. I'm going to call up my mommy. And she say, pack your little bag and them little thing there and walk with you and go down there. Bear in mind, at Ochi, we don't have on-time taxi like in Kingston, where you can call on time and they just come at your gate and pick you up. You have to have taxi links. Everybody will live at Ochi and them place there. And, different from Kingston, but like in Ochi, Rios and them places there, we don't have on-time taxi. What we have is like taxi man number. Like we know that good taxi man there, we have him number and we call him and say, hey, come pick me up from my yard. I didn't have any taxi man number either. So where I live was in an apartment complex. So the gate was way down there, so my neighbor was not home. So say me, I put on a pad now, I may have to walk, I may have feel pain, I have to walk, go all the way down to the gate. When I almost reached at the gate now, I saw my neighbor coming now, coming, and I stop him and tell him, said, what happened? I'm going to need to go to the hospital. He bring me down to the hospital, I go to the emergency room. And this is how Jamaican hospital is so careless. When I went to the emergency room, they put me on this bed and let me wait there. You know when you go to the doctor and you lie down on the bed, they have this white thing where you lie down on. That like a paper thing like. I saw about 5 of them. They literally had me sit down waiting because they're dealing with other patients. I told them I was pregnant and water was coming out. I don't know what happened. From I tell you that I'm pregnant and water is coming out, you as a doctor must know that I'm going to have a miscarriage or something is going on. And nobody not pay me no mind. I never forgot this lady start cursing and say, oh, not gonna make the girl lose her baby. You know, see a miscarriage, the woman not gonna have her. She even look like she fully in her months because her belly even big, a young baby. And the lady start going bad in the hospital. And that's when now they took me out of the emergency room and rushed me. They rushed me go up a one part where there's a lot of pregnant, like a pregnant woman ward. They put me on that ward. When I go on that ward now, doctors came to me and they talked to me and they put some, the thing in my hand and whatever. And then they came to me and they talked to me and they said, you're going to have a miscarriage. And I said, what is a miscarriage? I was so young, I don't even know what is a miscarriage. I mean, and this is not a lie. I'm telling everything because I remember everything. And I said, what is a miscarriage? And I said, you're going to lose your baby. And I started crying because I said, oh God, the look at time now, me feel, me start feel comfortable and I want it now and I have my support. I have my little Facebook family and I was just on video call with on my Facebook live with all of them and everything. And I was there and he says that this was his exact word. He says that the water inside, there's no water inside. All the water is gone and that my socket is open up and I can catch an infection. So before it can close, they have to insert a pill and then let the baby come out so that it can close before I get infection and it gets bad and all of that. And I said, okay, and whatever. And I give them a mommy number. They call my mommy and they talk to her and whatever. I went back and they insert a pill way up and then I was seeing clot. But bear in mind, as I tell you, me young, so me the things that the clot were me I see, I thought that was the baby. I thought that the clot was because of the pill, it just came out in a clot form. So I didn't know that the baby was still formed inside. I thought that the clot was the baby and coming out. So one day I was on my bed and I feel some pain in a man. I say, what is? I start feeling some pain. I couldn't hold the pain no more. I start scream, I start crying. And they bring me in this room and the doctor had to insert his finger up and he said that you're 3 centimeters away, you're gonna have to, the baby's gonna come out now and whatever. And they bring me to in a room and there was this other lady beside me having a baby. I never forgot. There was this other lady beside me having a baby and there was a curtain drawn. I was right here and I was feeling so much pain. I asked them to help me to get out the baby or whatever. Why they're not helping me? Like, oh, there's a lot of doctor was surrounded, the other female, and there was no doctor by my side. Everybody just mind them own business and I pay attention to the other girl. So I was like, why y'all paying attention to she and not me? And we're both having a baby. And they said that it's different because her one is alive. So they have to more take care of her. My one did. I don't need any doctor's help. Mine is just going to come down by itself. I shouldn't push. They shouldn't tell me to push or anything. I should just lay there and be in pain. That's what they said. So when I was there now and, you know, they gave me something for the pain and knocked out, pain, wake me up back and whatever. I felt